tribes which are scattered abroad. This lesson is going to go into, this is not a movement, this is our lifestyle. I mean, think about it. The Lord chose us from the foundation of earth to be in his truth and to labor with his people since the beginning of time. Let me kick it off with Isaiah 34 and verse 16 real quick. This is not a movement. This is our life.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and verse number 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord,
Right.
and read. No one of these shall fail. None shall want or make. For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered
What the
them.
Lord say?
And his spirit it hath gathered
So
them.
this is not just a movement that's created by man. See, the Black Panther Party, that's a movement. Right? You got the Rainbow Coalition. That's a movement.
Right.
This being a Hebrew Israelite is a life that the Most High gathered us together. The Lord gathered us here together. We didn't. This is not of man. This is of the Lord. This is of the Lord's Spirit. I mean, where are we gonna go? Go to John chapter 6, Baba Kasha, and verse number 64. Where are we gonna go?
It's the book of John, chapter 6 and verse number 64. And it reads, But there are some of you that believe not. For Yahushua knew from the beginning who they were that believed not, and who should betray him. And he said, Therefore said I unto you, that no man can come unto me, except it were given unto him of my Father.
Right.
From that time, many of his disciples went back and walked no more with him.
And what?
And walked no more with him.
And that's gonna happen. And it's truth. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of people that's not gonna walk anymore with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Not because of their own will, but the Lord rejected them.
Right.
And it's gonna happen in this truth. There are a lot of people that come and go, they're here for a season and they leave. But those that are rooted in this truth, those are the ones that's gonna be reigning with the Lord. Let's see what the disciples said. Read on.
Then said Yahushua unto the 12, Will ye also go away? Then Simon Peter answered him, Lord, to whom shall we go?
Now we're gonna leave this movement.
To whom shall we
The
go?
movements died.
To whom shall we go?
Where the hell are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go?
Good question.
You left the streets.
Right.
You left certain demons.
Right.
You left certain damn doctrines that you were dealing with. Brothers got kicked out their households. Haven't talked to mom and dad in 10, 12 years because they're a Hebrew Israelite. Just to leave and go back to what? Vanity? Read that again.
To whom shall we go?
To whom shall we go? Back to the Christian church? Back to Islam? Right? Back to the streets, man. Back to doing wickedness, scam. I mean, some people brothers are scammers,
Right.
pimps. Where are we gonna go? Read on.
Thou hast the words of eternal life.
Right?
And we believe and are sure that thou art that of Mashiach, the Son of the living
And
God.
that's what we really believe. That the Lord is the Son of the living God, man. So we follow Yahweh Shem Yahushua wherever he goes. Wherever the Lord goes, man. Let me give one more precept. Go to the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, Baba Kasha.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 11.
Let's start at verse. Let's see what I want. Let's read about our forefather named Moses. Let's see what decision that he made when he left the riches in Egypt. Yeah, start at verse 24.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 24. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a
See,
season.
the thing is, when you choose not to deal with the people of God, you're choosing not to deal with the Most High. We are a representation of the Lord on earth, man. And although we don't have certain things right, got certain divisions within the community, but guess what? It was like that in the wilderness, man. It was like that during the time of Yahweh Shah. You had the Sadducees, you had the Essenes, right? You had the disciples of John the Baptist, you had the disciples of Yahweh Shah. You had a lot of different divisions that was going on, man.
Right.
You had Shakari who was trying to overthrow the Roman government, man. You had certain men that was publicans in the community that hated them, man, because they were tax collectors for Esau. You had a lot of divisions that was going on. Did that stop the Lord from his ministry, man? Did that say, man, y'all, there's something wrong with y'all? I'm about to go do my own thing, man. And I'm just going to go over here. Hey, it's the same thing happening now. But we will never give up on the people of God, Lord willing, man. Right, read that part again. Verse 25.
Choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God,
right,
than to enjoy the pleasure of sin for a season.
Than to enjoy the pleasure of sin for a season. This is the house of Israel. And God forbid that we leave the house of Israel, man, to be amongst the nations, man. to still declare ourselves as the son of God, but we don't want to deal with our brothers and sisters, man. You can't leave. There's nowhere to go. You got it.
Come. First and foremost, all praises to the Most High God, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Mashiach, Wa'alaki Abishad, right, for another Sabbath day, another day to magnify and glorify the name of the Lord, man. Lord willing, y'all been making y'all call and election sure, right, doing all things pleasing in the eyes of the Most High, right? So to let me back on what the brother said, man, this is not a movement, right? See, a movement is something where they have, it might be a short-term goal, it might be a long-term goal that a group of people is trying to reach through a movement. See, that thing can die off, right? But this truth, it can never die off, man. Right? And first and foremost, right, we didn't come together, the Most High brought us together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me Ephesians chapter 1 and verse 4. Right? We didn't just wake up one morning and say, look, I'm going to go get with the brothers, right? And we're going to go out there and teach the people. The Lord chose us to do this, man. Right? Read that.
It's the book of Ephesians, chapter 1 and verse 4. According as he had chosen us in him.
He has what?
He had chosen us in him.
He chose us. See, when these Black Lives Matters and all these things going on, see, they come together out of their own heart, man. Out of their own mind and their own will, man. What the Lord brought us together, right? From the foundations of the world, man. To do this work, read.
Before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love, having predestinated us unto the adoption of the children by Yahweh Mashiach to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will.
Of what?
Of his will.
Of his will, man. So we're moving through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai's will, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is his thing, man. It's not our movement, it's something we just go wake up and join. Right? Give me please today, give me John 15:16. Classic, man. We didn't just wake up and choose to be Israelites, man. The Lord chose us to do this thing, man. Read that.
This is the book of John, chapter 15 and verse 16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, that your fruit should remain.
That you should bring forth fruit, and that your fruit shall remain. That means that whatever you gather in this truth, you got to hold on to.
Right.
Ain't no, I mean, I was out there protesting with the Black Lives Matter and all that. Where are they now?
Right.
Where is BLM now, man? See, that was a movement.
Right.
But this truth, it lasts forever, man. Though brothers may fall by the wayside, right? They fall out of this thing. Hey, the truth always stands forever.
Right.
It's never gonna fail, right? So, hey, this is not a movement. And when you come into this thing, right, you have to move in the spirit of the Most High, man. You gotta make it your lifestyle. But this is who you are as a person, right? As a people.
Right.
All right? Is it more than that?
Uh-huh.
So, hey, I'm gonna pass to the next brother, but when we come into this truth, man, you can't join it like it's a damn
It's a club.
a club or something, man. A man's club,
Right.
a boys club, like we was in a kid. You got Matthew Dickies in St. Louis. You got the Herbal Hoovers.
Uh-huh.
Right? What's some more? Hurricane. Bell found the Spanish Lake Hurricanes.
Yeah.
Right? This is not the North County Cowboy. This is not a boys club, man.
Right.
Right? That you can just join and then you be like, no, you know, for kids they get forced into that. When they get older, yeah, I ain't really into it.
Right.
Ain't no, you ain't into this no more, man. This is who we are. This is the lifestyle, man.
Uh-huh.
Or you got it.
Calm, brother, bringing out mighty points, like brother was saying, man. Hey, this isn't just a movement. It's not just some type of club, gang, or not just a camp. It's a lifestyle, right? It's not something that you just do just to do for the time. It's not something that's a phase that just passed. It's a commanded life.
Mm-hmm.
It's a commanded life that we should live. Give me the book of Sirach, chapter 19 and verse 19.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 19 and verse number 19. And it reads, the knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of
It's
life.
the what?
Is the doctrine of
It's
life.
the doctrine of life. So these commandments, it teach us how to live.
Right.
Right. So like it teaches you how to live. It teaches you what to do so you should so you can survive out here, man. There's a lot of our people that, as you see right now, death is happening on a high rate because people are not living this lifestyle. People are not walking in the lifestyle that the Most High God commanded them to live. Right? They out here dying to death instantly. They got the life of flies. As soon as they born, they die. Right? Give me the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 2nd Ezra 7 verse 21.
Look at 2nd Ezra chapter 7 and verse number 21.
Look it up.
And it reads, For Yahweh hath given straight commandment.
He did what?
For Yahweh hath given straight
Now
commandment.
he gave perverse words.
For Yahweh hath given straight
Now
commandment.
he gave gray areas.
For Yahweh hath given straight commandment.
For what?
To such as came,
Uh-huh.
what they should do to live,
Not what we shouldn't do.
what they should do to live,
Uh-huh.
even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
To avoid the punishments, man. Right? Because our people out here getting punished at an all-time high. Right? Because they live in different lifestyles. You got people that living in that ABC LMNOP lifestyle, man.
Right.
They out here catching those plagues that they can't get away from. Got that monkey on their back, massaging their shoulders, man. Right?
So my brother yesterday got that, put that woman first spirit. Look
Got
at
that, put that woman first spirit, and you got scabs on your face. Right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, like the brother Aharon was saying, man, hey, you got that, you living a lifestyle, living a life of sin, man. You got that damn the bum bump on your lip, man. Right? You got the cooties now, right? Living that lifestyle, that gang lifestyle, hey, you chasing death. I heard a wise saying, right? You know what I'm saying? I think from a show or something like that. It said that same bullet that you shoot at someone, be prepared because that same bullet that you shot out is coming right at your back.
Right.
Right? You know what I'm saying? This is the type of life when you get into these different lifestyles, right? They end up to these worldly lifestyles, they end in death. But if you choose the life and walk in the life of that the Most High God commanded you, guess what? Hey, you choose life, right? Give me one more precept. Give me the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 1.
The book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 1.
Look it up.
My son, if thou come to serve the Lord,
Do what?
prepare thy soul for temptation.
Right? Because keep walking.
Set thy heart aright,
Uh-huh.
and constantly endure,
Uh-huh.
and make not haste in the time of trouble.
Read to verse 5.
Cleave unto him,
Uh-huh.
and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Right, you read.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully,
Uh-huh.
and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
What's the affliction?
And be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Was losing your rep in the streets?
And be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Was losing that high-paying job?
And be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Uh-huh.
For gold is tried in the furnace, and acceptable men in the furnace of
What
adversity.
is endurance?
For gold is tried in the furnace, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Come on. Right? Hey, because this truth, this walk, this lifestyle is for the hard body. It ain't for the lukewarm. Right? To walk in this truth, you got to be hard body. You got to endure, man. You got to take these afflictions cheerfully. And when you fall, you got to get back up, dust yourself off, and keep it moving, man. Right? And because when you come into this thing, you follow this lifestyle, and you're going to fall. You're going to scrape your knee. You might then bruise your elbow. You might bump your head. But guess what? It's all good. Right? Because it's for the hard body. For those that can endure. It's not for the lukewarm. The brother's guy.
That's exactly right. King, I want you to read this in the NLT, Proverbs 16 and 19.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 19 in NLT. Better to live humbly with the
What the
poor.
Lord say?
Better to live humbly with the
There's a
poor.
lot of problems that come with living with the poor, man. You may not know where your next meal is going to come from, right? You don't got a car, you're walking a lot. It's a lot of adversity that comes with the poor. And in the spirit, we are the poor. The nation of Israel, we are the poor in this land. We're at the bottom of society. We're literally at the bottom, all over the world that we go. But the Lord said it's better to live humbly with the poor. You know
Than to share plunder with the proud.
what? What?
Than to share plunder with the proud.
And what rich people or what proud person wants to be with the poor, right? Which proud person you want to be with the poor? Right? They kind of want to separate themselves from the poor. So when you separate yourself from the children of Israel, from your nation, that means you want to go divide the plunder with the proud, the spoils of the riches with the proud. You want to do what the Egyptians are doing. I mean, they clap it up when you want to disassociate yourselves from your people, man. That's what they want. But the Lord said it's better to be with the poor, your people, go through the adversities, figure out certain problems, deal with certain conflictions, than to divide the spoil with the people that look like they got it all made already, man.
Right.
The Lord not dealing with that. Go to the book of Haggai, chapter 1, and verse 4, and start at verse number 3. Because with the poor, it comes a lot of building with the poor. You gotta build them up. What you got? Haggai 1:3.
It's the book of Haggai, chapter 1 and verse 3. Then came the word of the Lord by Haggai the prophet, saying, It is time for you, O ye, to dwell in your sickled houses, and this house lie waste.
Yeah, so you want to go dwell in comfortability, but my house lie waste, man? You want to go separate yourself and do what you want to do and live comfortable, but the Lord's house is lying waste, man? We got a lot of work to do in this nation.
Right.
But you know what? Movements come and go, and it dies, and I'm just going to do my own thing, man. Y'all talk about the same thing. It's divided. It's nothing better than A, B, and C. Well, then help build it up then, man.
Right.
Help build up the Lord's house, man. If you're not building up the Lord's house, then hey, that's your problem, man.
Right.
And the Lord's going to destroy you for that because he gave you a job to do, man.
Right.
Let's see what Nehemiah did. Let's see what the king's cupbearer did, man. Go to the book of Nehemiah, chapter 1 and verse number 11.
This is the book of Nehemiah. It's the book of Nehemiah, chapter 1 and verse number 11. And it reads, O Lord, I beseech thee, let now thine ear be attentive to the prayer of thy servant, and to the prayer of thy servants, who desire to fear thy name and prosper. I pray thee, thy servant this day, and grant him mercy in the sight of this man. For I was the king's cupbearer.
For I was what?
For I was the king's cupbearer.
This man said, I was the king's cupbearer. I'm trying to look this up real quick. How important was it to be a king's cupbearer? You're next to the king, man. You're in a very, very, very high position, right? The king's cupbearer, it says the cupbearer's job was to taste any wine brought to the king in case it was poisoned. The king had to trust his cupbearer with his very life. So Nehemiah was trusted by the king with his very life, man. Don't you think Nehemiah had it, man? Don't you think he was sitting at the table with the princes and the counselors and the judges, man?
No.
Hearing wise matters and decisions, making very important decisions for the king's nation, man. He didn't have to associate himself with the children of Israel, man.
At all.
He didn't have to associate himself with the poor of the land, man. That's what Nehemiah didn't have to do that.
At all.
And this is man with what they say in the world. He got clout.
Right.
He got followers. This man had real status, man,
Right.
in the nation
Ooh.
that he was living in. A lot of y'all want to separate yourselves from the nation of Israel, and you're not even that important in the world that you live in. Nobody even know who you are, man.
Right.
You're known only by the people that you see in your so-called community, man.
Right.
You go out to these Edomites, they don't know who you are, man.
Right.
You're just another Negro to them, man.
Right.
This man Nehemiah, he walked outside, the whole nation knew who he was, man.
Right.
And let's see what the decision that Nehemiah made, man. Go to Nehemiah chapter 2 and verse number 4. You're not that important.
Exactly.
Nehemiah 2 and 4.
This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 2 and verse 4. Then the king said unto me, For what doest thou make request? So I prayed to the God of heaven. And I said to the king, If it please the king, and if thy servant have found favor in thy sight, that thou wouldest send me to Judah unto the cities of my father's sepulchres, that I may build
That I
it.
may do what?
That I may build
He
it.
told the king to his face, I want to go build up my nation, man. I'm going to go build up. That's all I desire is to build up my nation. And this man was in a very, very, very high position, man.
Right.
That's like the damn vice president saying, I'm going to seek the welfare of my nation. I got to step down real quick, man.
Right.
I got to see what's going on with the poor of my people, man. That's the mindset. That's a real leader, man. He didn't abandon his people, although he could have. Jump down to verse number 10.
Verse 10. When Sanballat the Horite and Tobiah the servant, the Ammonite, heard of it, it grieved them exceedingly.
Right, so these other nations didn't like that. It grieved them exceedingly that Nehemiah, the king's cupbearer, wants to go build up his nation. Read on.
That there come a man to seek the welfare of the children of
See
Israel.
that? There was a man that came to seek the welfare of the children of Israel. Some of y'all don't want to seek the welfare of the children of Israel.
Nope.
You leave the children of Israel, man,
Right.
because it damages your reputation, man. You just want to do what you want to do. No, real leaders, they seek the welfare of their people. Let's see what Esther did. Go to the book of Esther, chapter 4, Bible Bishop. All right, Esther, chapter 4, And go to the second to last verse.
This is the book of Esther, chapter 4, and verse 16. Go gather together all the Jews that are present in Shushan, and fast ye for me, and neither eat nor drink.
Actually, start at verse number 14.
Verse number 14. For if thou altogether holdest thy peace at this time, then shall the enlargement and
I'm so sorry.
13.
Start at verse 12. Yeah.
Verse 12. Come. And they told Mordecai Esther's words. Then Mordecai commanded to answer Esther, think not within thyself that thou shalt escape in the king's house more than all the Jews.
Yeah, don't think you're going to escape more than all the Jews, man. Yeah, you the queen. Yeah, you Ahasuerus' wife, but don't think you're going to escape with the judgment with your people. See, a wise man told me this when I first came to this truth. Hey, be humble. No one man is above his nation, man.
Right.
You're not above your nation. LeBron is not above his nation, man.
Right.
Samuel L. Damn Jackson not above his nation. You're going to get judged with the rest of his people, man.
Right.
You're going to be called a Negro just like that Negro out there in Southside Chicago somewhere, man. They're going to look at you the same way. Don't care about your money. Don't care about none of that. You still with your nation. So he telling Mordecai, telling Esther, hey, don't think you're above your nation, man. You'll get judged with the rest of your people, you know?
For if thou altogether holdest thy peace at this time, then shall their enlargement and deliverance arise to the Jews from another place.
Right?
But thou and thy father's house shall be destroyed.
Shall be what?
Shall be destroyed.
Read on.
And who knoweth whether thou art come to this kingdom for such a time as this?
You were set up as a leader in such a time as this, man. How much, I mean, what better lot do you have in this earth other than to be a leader in the nation of Israel, man? Fighting for a position of leadership in the kingdom of heaven, man. Not everybody has that lot from the beginning of time. And then for you to up and want to leave that lot and just focus on your own life and forsake the building of your nation, the Lord is going to destroy you and your father's house, man. Whether you're a soldier, prospect, whether you learned about the Hebrew Israelites, you started building and you left because it was too toxic, the Lord gonna kill you, man, because you left the building of his temple. Praise God.
God. That's a fact, man. I was over here on YouTube. I just typed in why I left the Hebrew Israelites, and it's over 25 plus videos of why I left the Hebrew Israelites. You even had one video, there was an Eve in front of the camera eating a mukbang of seafood. Man, speaking why she left the Hebrew Israelites. Now bring it out to say, most of these people that say that, they have a secret sin that they're dealing with, that they want to go back into the world and do, man. Right? You might have been fornicating, you got some brothers at the clubs, right? They can't get that damn spirit off of them. You want to go freak off with their family. It's something that you hiding, and it's pulling you back into the world. So it was just a matter of time before you just denounce this truth, man. Or just say you're not associated with it, right? But you want to go and do your own thing without no accountability. I want to go back to Nehemiah chapter 4 and it's like Nehemiah chapter 5 and verse number 14.
The book of Nehemiah chapter 5 and verse number 14.
Actually, start at 15.
Verse 15. But the former governors that have been before me were chargeable unto the people, and had taken of them bread and wine, beside 40 shekels of silver. Yeah, even their servants bear rule over the people.
Right, so Nehemiah could have followed the trend. He could have followed what every man before him was doing, man, of the world, and not be part of this truth, not be part of the like the brothers going through the tribulations like Moses did to suffer with the children of God, man. See, it's work to be done. But he could have took it, he could have picked his feet up. He could have did what the former governors did and drank wine and bread and got the money from the people, been charged going to the people, read.
But so did not I, because the fear of Yahweh.
That's the problem, man. A lot of these people that denounce the truth, say they're not Israelites no more, they start to lose the fear of the Most High, man. They forget the judgments of the Most High. You forget everything that you used to know, right, and go back into this world because the Most High have blinded you, man. Why? Because you, like we were just going into yesterday, you're not confessing your faults.
Right.
You holding these things in, right? And like I brought out in the book of Sirach, the 4th chapter, man, through much shame, and you bring forth sin, man. So now you just fully going to hell off, and you okay to put a camera in your face and denounce that you're an Israelite. That's a scary thing, man.
Right.
And you basically saying, I'm not God's chosen people no more. I'm not a special people. I'm not a king. I'm not a princess, but I'm a Negro, a black man, and exactly a slave to the so-called white man.
Right.
Chiefly. That's what you saying, man. All right, so read on that.
Verse number 16. Yeah, also I continued in the work of this wall.
That's the point. Like the brother said, look, you giving up. You pulled your hand from doing this work. See, when you like the brother brought in that right, the 2nd chapter, man, you come to serve the Lord, you gotta prepare your soul for temptation, man. This is what you ain't even signed, this is the Most High signed you up for, man. Because he brought you in this thing, and if you fall out, well, that's just the Most High marking you, man. You wasn't fit for this thing, right? So this is not a movement, it's a lifestyle, man. And when you come in this thing, you gotta take hold on these things, man. Right? That's in the book of Revelation, the 3rd chapter. Let no man take your crown. Don't let this world take your crown.
Right.
Don't let the social media trying to get the views and be the biggest content creator take your crown, man. That's for a moment. You think we're gonna be in the kingdom talking about, yeah, I was shy.
Right.
Yeah, be loud.
Right.
You're not gonna be doing that in the kingdom, man. Right? Talking about some chat. Going streaming on damn IRL Twitch, man. That's not gonna, that's of the world, man. Vlogging. That's of the world, man. These people following the movement. Say, brothers, this is a movement. No, you're following the movement. You're following the trends, man. Right? Give me the book of, give me Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, and verse number 24.
It's a thing in the world, they see trying to catch the next high, basically.
Yeah, trying to catch the next high. But it's not innovative. This truth is not innovative. The world is innovating and changing. But this truth is going to remain the same, man. That's how you know if brothers really in this thing or not. Because you get your eyes are starting to get you wide and you seeing what's going on in the world. Wow, this going on. You sound like a damn Christian. You sound like the people in the world when they say, well, what they say, that was the old days.
Right.
We in a new age now.
Different now.
Yeah, we different now. See, we wear tight pants now.
Yeah.
I put on no dress no more.
Yeah.
Right? We don't do that no more. That's all over with. You got a point.
Yeah, dog. But they call them cluckers, man.
You see that?
They cluckers, man. It's basically what y'all is. Y'all cluckers, man.
Oh, clucks.
Y'all here trying to chase the new life, chase the new high, trying to do new drugs.
Right.
You start with the gateway, you know what I'm saying? The gateway stuff, you get on the gateway, then you want to boost it and amp it, and then put this with that, and then mix this with that, take a shot of this.
That's witchcraft.
It's a clucker.
Yeah, it's a trend.
They ought to be
Going
going
downhill. Give me that
You got it,
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 24.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, and verse
This is the
24.
movement.
For wisdom.
For what?
For wisdom.
For what?
For wisdom. It's more moving than any motion.
This the movement. This wisdom flowing through.
That's right.
And see, when the wisdom came to your door, you ain't had no answer.
Right.
It's like, yeah, man. Well, I've been feeling like this for a couple months anyway. It's just the Lord made it transpire. Now I feel like the Lord was telling me, I should disassociate with them. No, man, that's Satan.
Right.
That's Satan. Right? Wisdom is more moving than any emotion, man. And this is what we're trying to spread. That's the move. This is what's moving through the world right now. This word. It's not you being an Israelite. Who cares if you're not moving in the spirit of the Israelite? I mean, who cares?
Right.
There's many people out here that say shalom, shalom.
Right.
I mean, that don't really faze us.
At all.
Is you walking in that walk? Is you moving in the spirit of the Most High?
Right.
'Cause all that don't really matter.
There was somebody that was immoral last night.
Yeah, we don't really like. That's why brothers kind of get on them like, well, you keeping the commandments, brother? What's going on? You know that, but what you doing about it? It's not a movement. Like you actually have to live this thing, man. Brother brought it out yesterday. 1 Peter 2:21, man. You got to walk as he has walked, man. You have to follow his steps.
Right.
You have to walk in this. You have to move in that spirit, man. You can't just talk it. It's not a movement. It's a lifestyle, man. Actually, let me get a preacher, man. Let me get Philippians 1. Let me get Philemon 1:24. Let me get Philemon.
It's the book. Just look at Philemon chapter 1 and verse 24.
You know.
Marcus, Articus, Demas.
So this is Paul. He's shouting everybody out, man. That hey, you had your fringes on. You was out there. You was doing the work, man. You might have been a prominent leader in Israel, right? You might have been a prominent sister in Israel, known for good works and alms deeds like Dorcas, Tabitha, right? You might have got a shout out, man. Right? You brothers had your garment on, right? You probably did this and did that for the nation, right? Read.
Lucas, my fellow laborers, the grace of our Lord.
Start over.
Come. Marcus, Articus, Demas.
Who?
Demas.
Demas is what?
Lucas, my fellow
Hey,
laborers.
you might have been called a fellow laborer in this thing, man. Right? You was actually walking the walk. It's not just because you put your fringes on. You was doing the works of Israelite, man. Of God's chosen people. Now give me 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse number 10.
It's the book of 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 10. For Demas hath forsaken me.
He said what?
For Demas hath forsaken me.
Demas say, Paul said he forsook him, but he ultimately forsook the Lord, man.
Right.
Demas have forsaken me. Read.
Having loved this present world.
Having loved the present world, man. See, when you came into this truth, you got rid of your old man, your old lifestyle, to become new into the truth, man. See, when you fall back into the world, you start to move like everybody else. They lifestyle. That's how you know it's not a movement. It's you changing, coming into the truth and being a whole new man.
Right.
See, when you fall out of this thing, you start loving the world, you go back into that old lifestyle, and then you will call it a movement. It'll seem like a movement to you. Right? Because you're not moving in the spirit of the Israelite, man. Or what God intended you to be. All right, my brothers got it.
Come.
I'm going on right.
Come on. Have a few precepts. Hey, brother bringing out some mighty points, man. Hey, brother said something a moment ago, how he, say we got brothers that always come by, talk about some shalom. Man, we ain't dealing with the walk-by shalom's, the drive-by shaloms, man. We're gonna stop you. Hey, hold on, brother. Are you keeping any commandments? Cause that's the thing. You know how the people that's in the military,
Yeah.
you got the people that be wearing the military clothes and stuff like that. Talking about some, they was in 6th Battalion Desert Storm, and they go to a person that's really in the military. You think they gonna let that slide?
Nope.
They be ready to crash out.
Take it off.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
they'll strip you butt naked.
Oh.
Yeah, they should tell you take it off.
So, hey, that's the same way. That's the same way with a brother that's living this lifestyle, man. That's living in this. Hey, what you got a point on?
Yeah, I looked it up. It's called stolen valor.
Yeah.
It says stolen valor is the act of falsely claiming to have served in the military or to have been awarded military decorations or honors, often with the intent to gain benefits, recognition, or prestige.
That's what it is, man.
That's
Can you look
cold.
up what the consequence for that is?
That's cold.
It's stolen valor.
It's stolen valor, man.
It's a crime. It's an actual
It
crime.
definitely is. It's like impersonating an officer.
Yeah.
It's like that. Bring that out.
Just to get gain.
Right.
Just to get gain. Just to get VA loans, benefits, Purple Hearts. Bring it out, dog.
It says the consequences of stolen valor, which involves falsely claiming military service or decorations, can include legal penalties, reputational damage, and social ostracization. Federal law, specifically the Stolen Valor Act of 2013, prohibits falsely claiming military decorations or service with the intent to obtain a tangible benefit. Violations can lead to fines, imprisonment for up to a year or both beyond legal repercussions. Individuals face public shame, social isolation, and difficulties securing employment or housing due to the stigma associated with stolen valor.
See that?
I got a point.
You got points to that out?
Yeah. That sounds like a bunch of Negroes that come into the truth. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like multiple wives? Really? I can get the kick. You start to damn fan out, man. To join this truth to get your tangible benefits, man. It's not what this about.
Look, we even had somebody we was talking to, I forgot what city I was in, but there was a brother we was talking to about the exempt letters, because they were saying they couldn't get off on Saturday and stuff, and they like, oh man, I can be off on Saturday. That brother don't come out the camp.
Man,
That's crazy.
man.
Like, now you got Saturdays off, now you just freaking off somewhere.
Freaking off. See that? You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what it's like and how brothers feel when we hear or see brothers walk past the camp, shalom, they come to camp, one time, get a fringes shirt, never see him again.
All right.
Never see him again. Seeing that brother in the fringes, online, smoking a blunt. The next Shabbat, out at the club, right? And he walk across the street. Brother, where your shirt at? Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man, I don't even know where it's went, man. I don't even know. Don't see that brother again. Don't see that sister again, right? Brother come in the truth, right? He need to get off on Shabbat, right? Just to want to get the benefits, right? But don't want to never do the work, right? Give me the book of Romans chapter 12 and verse number 1, classic.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse number 1.
Because brothers never really be reformed, right? Brothers really never be renewed, right? They just hear the things, but they still want to do, they want to be straddling the fence, right? Ain't no straddling the fence in this lifestyle, man. Ain't no straddling the fence because it's not a movement. This is a commanded life. More than a lifestyle, it's commanded by our Lord Yahweh, by Shema Mashiach, Woman Like Yahweh. So
Romans 12 and 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies.
So like he said, by who?
By the mercies
By the
of
mercies of Yahweh. Because I mean, we deserve to be dead, man. They said that what happened in that stolen valor, man? You can get punished.
No.
You can get your neck.
Humiliation.
Public humiliation. Hey, one of the daggone army people, they be having PTSD. They might mess around and kill you and get off.
And they
Right?
get mad because they went through all of that and you just faking the funk.
And they may just make them snap out. Make
Yeah.
them snap. Make them straight up snap. Right? Read that, huh?
That ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh.
Who said holy? Now that word holy is going into separate, man. You can't be in the world and be in this commanded lifestyle.
At all.
You can't be straddling the fence
Nope.
and say, "Oh yeah, I'm in the truth," but on a weekend you behind a woman, the bottle girl, freaking off, man.
Right.
Right? You say you in the truth, you know what I'm saying? But you take off your fringes and your zeets and you get on the daggone line and your daggone talk about sharking, man. Right? How to get the baddies, man. Right? How to get the whores, man. Right? Finish reading.
Acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service.
You read.
And be not conformed
And do what?
and be not conformed.
Don't be conformed. Stop conforming. Because a lot of people that come into this truth, they do what demons did. Right? They leave off everything. Then look back like Lot's wife and get enticed. Then they start to conform. They start to trim their ways. Like it said in the book of James, chapter 2 and verse 33, man. Right? Read.
Done. And be not conformed to the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind.
But we gotta be transformed by the renewing of your mind. This is not like temporary activism. Like brother was bringing out earlier. This is not the BLM movement.
Right.
This ain't the daggone the Black Panther Party. This ain't I can't even call it civil rights because ain't nothing civil happening in that time. The consumer rights.
Right.
Because you want to be a nigga eating chicken right next to the so-called white man.
Right.
Right? That's all you want to do is eat chicken in a white restaurant. Go to their restaurants, eat their food.
Right.
And be bougie and stuck up wearing a daggone 3-piece suit. Uncomfortable as hell.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? This is not that type of temporary. This is not temporary activism. This is a permanent lifestyle that you gotta endure until the end. You got to point out?
Yeah, I looked at that word conform. It says comply with rules.
Do what?
Comply with rules.
I'll get that with the president.
Comply with rules.
I mean, the law said.
Comply with rules. Standards.
Standards.
Or laws.
All laws, man. But you get down with the laws and the rules and the standards of this world.
It's a synonym too. It said go along with it.
And that's a get with.
Yeah.
A daggone get with. A flunky. That's what you is, a flunky.
Fall in with.
It's a standby.
Stand by. I stand by that. I'm the president, and I approve this message. I'm a goofy, and I approve the father. What you got out?
I was gonna say, so when it's saying, it says, So I can read one. I said, and be not conformed to this world. Don't stand by the
Don't
world.
stand by
So
it.
how can you say, well, that was back in the day, the world changing and innovating? It's literally warning you not to change with the world.
Exactly, because in the first verse it said, "Hey, holy,
Right.
gotta be set apart."
You're
Right.
missing out. That's what's going on. You're missing. You feel like you're missing out.
Yeah.
Exactly. You got that missing out spirit. But give me one more precept in the book of Luke, chapter 9, and verse number 62.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 9, and verse number 62. And it reads, and Yahushua said unto him, no man, having put his hand to the plow and looking back, is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh.
Is what?
Is fit for the kingdom of
Hey,
Yahweh.
Yahweh Shai said it. Hey, no man gonna put his hand to this work, to the plow, to do the work and looking back. You're not fit for the kingdom,
At all.
right? Because you can't, let's say how the saying go, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Right.
Right? You can't have both. You gotta have one or the other.
Right.
Right? And to one more point of the brother Boyle, let me get one last precept in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 8.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, and verse number 8.
The classic.
There is no man that had power over the spirit to retain the spirit.
And no man that got power over the spirit. Talk about some, oh yeah, I'm going to leave the Hebrew Israelites. I'm leaving that. Ain't no you left the truth. Ain't no you left the Hebrew Israelites. Keep reading.
Neither had the power in the day of death.
Because you don't got power in the day of death. When you get shot down in the middle of the street, and you get that bullet right there in your heart. You taking your last gasp for air.
Right.
You give it, you know what, I'm not gonna die today. You take the bullet out and just get up and walk away. You just resuscitate yourself, give yourself CPR, right? And then get up. Go ahead and read.
And there is no discharge in that war.
There's no, and you can't do nothing in that war. There's nothing you can do. Right? Can you read?
Neither shall wickedness deliver those that are given to it.
Exactly. So when you give it over and you give yourself into that wickedness, hey, the truth leaves you. Like it said in Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 4, right? Hey, wisdom ain't gonna dwell in a body that's subject to sin. Right? Greatly paraphrasing.
I was gonna say, because it say discharge. There is no honorable discharge.
There's no honorable
You
discharge.
don't get a dishonorable discharge.
Dishonorable. Just like how they in the military.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the military. You get a dishonorable discharge.
Yeah.
Your name jammed up.
There's no honorable leaving the truth.
It's no honorable. You look bad. You look stupid. Now I'm about to see you got a V-neck shirt on down to here. And fishnets on your hands like Matt Hardy, man. Right? You're saying, what about this guy?
Yeah, the only honorable discharge in this truth is when you die in this truth.
That's right.
That's it. I mean, go to the book of Psalms chapter 122 and verse number 6. This is what we do in this truth.
It's the book of Psalms chapter 122 and verse number 6. Pray for the peace of
The
Jerusalem.
Lord say,
Pray for the peace of Jerusalem.
Jerusalem.
They shall prosper that love thee. Peace be within thy walls, and prosperity within thy places. For my brethren and my companions' sake, I will now say, peace be within thee.
Right?
Because of the house of the Lord our God, I will seek thy
And
good.
that's what we do for the house of the Lord our God, for our companions and our brothers. We're always going to seek the welfare of Israel, man. I mean, we know real people that died in this truth, man.
Right.
Like real brothers that died in the faith, man. How can we ever give this up, man?
Right.
What's wrong with you? Go to the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 9, and start at verse number 10.
The book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 9, and verse number 10. And it reads, Then Judas said, God forbid that I should do this thing and flee away from them. If our time be come, let us die manfully for our brethren, and let us not stain our
And
honor.
if we was to ever lead this truth, we stained our honor, man.
That's right.
We know brothers that gave up the ghost in this truth, man.
Right.
I mean, I don't know how I'll live with myself if I ever left this damn so-called community, man. Knowing that real brothers believed in you so much, even to the day of their death, man. They gave up their breath for the Lord, man. And believe that you can do it, man.
Right.
We have real in the scriptures as well. In this life. Jump down to verse number 14. The problem is, a lot of the men are soft, man.
Right.
You're weak. Real.
Verse 14. Now when Judas perceived that Bedekias and the strength of his army were on the right side, he took with him all the hardy men,
all the soft men,
all the hardy
the
men,
weak men.
all the hardy
And a
men.
lot of you men are not hardy, man. A lot of you men are really soft, man. Damn toilet tissue, man.
Right.
A lot of you men are really the sons of Esau, man.
Ooh,
You're not the son of God.
right.
Stop playing like you're the son of God. You're the son of Esau. A lot of y'all are African Americans, man.
Right.
Acting like y'all Israelites, man.
Right.
Y'all are black Americans, man. Esau, he rubbed your head, he said, good boy. He said, I know. He's like, yeah, he pat you on the head, man.
Nigga.
Yeah, he like a little, like he grabbed you like this. Like, good job, nigger. Good job, you black man. You're a black man, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what you do.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Go to the book of 1 John, chapter 3, and verse number 10, man. You guys are the sons of Esau.
That's right.
That's your dad.
Shit, daddy.
1 John 3 and 10.
Yeah.
The book of 1 John chapter 3 and verse number 10. In this, the children of Yahweh are manifest, and the children of the devil.
And the what?
And the children of the
devil.
devil.
You going off. I can't be the son of Esau.
And the children of the
You're
devil.
the children of the devil, man.
Right.
You are the son of the Edomites, man.
Right.
Amalek is your brother, man.
Right.
Just admit it. You love Amalek. You
Right.
love watching. You love the NBA.
Right.
Yeah, it's Papa, man. Yeah, Papa, man. You're supposed to be reading on the Sabbath day, but you watching clips of the NBA, man.
Right.
Owned by Amalek, man.
Right.
Watching, you see, you're supposed to be reading, but you watching damn websites owned by Amalek, man. With a damn Vaseline bottle next to you, man.
Crazy word.
You are the sons of Esau, man. That's your brother. You sold the red venison. You would have been there when Esau said we can split the profits.
Admit.
That's just admit that thing. Read on.
Whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of Yahweh,
Right?
neither he that loveth not his
Let's
brother,
leave it in the Hebrew community.
neither he that loveth not his brother.
Read on.
For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning,
Right?
that we should love one another.
Read on.
Not as Cain,
Right?
who was of that wicked one,
Uh-huh.
and slew his
And
brother,
did what?
and slew his brother.
Read on.
And wherefore slew he him? Because his own works were evil, and his brother's righteous.
And guess what, man? A lot of y'all are children of the wicked one, man. Like I said, black Americans, Moors, damn, African Americans, that's who you really are.
Right.
Let's get an example of a man that left his nation, that left his community. Go to 2 Maccabees chapter 5 and start at verse number 5.
It's the book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 5, and verse number 5. Now, when there was gone forth a false rumor, as though Antiochus had been dead, Jason took at the least 1,000 men, and suddenly made an assault upon the city, and they were upon the walls being put back, and the city at length Menelaus fled into the castle, but Jason slew his own citizens.
But what do you do?
But Jason slew his own citizens without mercy,
Jason was an Israelite. He slew his own citizens without mercy. Read on.
not considering that to get the day of them of his own nation would be a most unhappy day for him.
Right?
But thinking they had been his enemies and not his countrymen,
And not his what?
and not his countrymen
Read on.
whom he conquered.
And so he loves Esau.
Right,
This man was working with Esau to kill his own nation, man.
right.
Right? He was a Grecian. He was a pure Grecian. Right? He wasn't an Israelite. Read on.
Howbeit, for all this he obtained not the principality, but at the last received shame for the reward of his treason,
Right?
and fled again into the country of the
And then
Ammonites.
fled again into a country of a nation that didn't belong to him. Okay, I'm gonna have you read this definition real quick.
Huh.
Call it up.
This is treason.
This is what?
This is treason.
Read on.
The crime of betraying one's country.
One's what?
One's
A
country.
lot of you brothers committed treason against the Lord, man. A lot of y'all came into this truth and then did deals with Esau and the other nations at the side, man. Read on.
Gone. Especially by attempting to kill the sovereign or overthrow the government.
Right?
They were convicted of treason, the act of betraying someone or something.
And you're trying to overthrow the government of Yahweh Shai. Imagine being somebody that somebody looked up to for a long time just for you to leave. You overthrew a lot of your followers, man. You overthrew a lot of people that came into this truth. And guess what? All that blood is going to be upon your hands, man. You committed treason. Read on.
This is the punishment for treason.
Oh, bring that out.
The punishment for treason is death.
It's what?
It's
death.
death.
There's no way around it. Straight up and down. You committed treason against the Lord, You walked away from Yahweh Bashim Yahshua and became the son of Esau. You became his little boy, man. Then the Lord got death for you
Right.
by fire, man.
Alright.
Go to Jeremiah 16 and verse 4, Baba Kashah.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter
You
16,
start saying, y'all the sons of Esau, man.
right, and verse 4.
Just like your daddy.
Yeah, you just like your dad, ain't you? Read that.
They shall die of grievous death.
Right?
They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried,
Right?
but they shall be as the dung upon the face of the earth. And they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcass shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth.
And that's your punishment for treason, man. Man, I can't, we just might just start handing out sweater vests to you niggas, man.
Right.
It's a part of my language. We're gonna start handing out sweater vests. They have some slacks and some nice shoes for you, man. Some dress socks, man.
Right.
Put it on, man. You know, a lot of Jakes will be happy, man.
Yeah.
A lot of them say, I can finally get that job. Yes.
Trucker and the trucker hat.
Yeah, you're a trucker hat, man. They go, yes, finally get the job, man. Yeah, you damn sons of Esau, man.
Right.
And you'll be punishable by death in that day. Brothers got it.
Or just pass it out flannels.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's why I started doing the Carlton dance.
Brother couldn't put it no better, man. Like, Jake love this world, man. That's all it come down to, man. You love this world, man. You love everything in it. And when you follow the world, you gotta accept everything that's in the world.
Right.
Homosexuality, well, it's not too bad.
Right.
Christ went in onto the sinners, didn't he?
Right.
He sat with the sinners and the publicans.
Uh-huh.
Alright? Where there's no law, there's no sin.
Right.
Right? And that makes a brother fall little by little with that mindset,
That's a
man.
fact.
Because you dibbling and dabbling with the world, trying to play the 50 with the world and it's true, man. But they don't mix. They don't go together. Brother was saying yesterday, man. Right? You can't have two things that don't mix, man. Water, what's that? Water and oil don't mix, man.
All right.
Right? So you can't mix this world with this truth. So give me the book of Tobit. Let's see what Tobit did. Give me Tobit chapter 1 and verse number. Start at 10.
It's the book of Tobit, chapter 1 and verse 10. And when we were carried away captives to Nineveh, all my brethren and those that were of my kindred did eat of the bread of the
Right,
Gentiles.
so people might fall out of this thing. And like the brother was saying, you got a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? You never know who's looking up to you. Right? You might be an example one of somebody. Brother was just going into it. I think Naquan was just going into that. Right? You never know who's really looking up to you, man. Right? How your family's in order. Right? How you might teach, how you might study, the spirit that you move in. They might be looking up to you, man. And if you go out into the world, right, what kind of example would you set, man? Or you say certain words, you might not mean it like this. You might say, yeah, I'm leaving the community, but I'm still an Israelite. Hey, man, somebody following your lead. You're going to lead them into a ditch, man. You're going to lead them into death. Like the brother said, that blood going to be on your hands, man.
Yeah.
You're going to have to take account for that.
Right.
All them sheep that you led to the slaughter, man, that's all on you, brother.
Yeah.
It's all on you, sister. Right? So you have to lead by an example. Stop following the damn. Stop being a follower.
Right.
Israel is the biggest follower of the damn world, man.
All right.
Everybody want to dress alike. You want to look like. You got Jake saying that the Chinese man dress better than them now.
Wow.
Man.
That's the new thing. Alright, we was in Memphis. Every Jake was saying, yeah. I mean, we was like the Chinese people. Yeah, they do be pulling it on, man.
Wow.
They do be kind of yeah. No, man, they trying to be like you. Stop it. Alright? You trying to be like everybody else when everybody trying to be like you. Alright? Stop following the crowd to wickedness, man. That's the movement. Right? You moving like everybody else when you supposed to live in this lifestyle of Israelite, like the brother said, you holy. You supposed to be set apart. So let's see what Toby did.
But verse 11. But verse 10. And when we were carried away captives to Nineveh, all my brethren and those that were of my kindred did eat of the bread of the
Man,
Gentiles.
that sound like damn Jake now in America. We in captivity. Shit, I ain't getting no. We gotta get this money.
Right.
But yeah, I think somebody said it was an old head. Said he got 800 credit score, man. Yeah, the brother, I got 800 credit score.
He don't need no truth.
Get y'all credit up.
Off.
Alright? Get y'all bread up. Y'all ain't got no, where y'all hoes at? Y'all ain't got no hoes out here. What's going on? Eating the bread of the Gentiles, man. All right, what told we do?
But I kept myself from
I'm
eating.
not doing what the world is doing, man. I'm keeping myself, all his brothers went. Said all his brothers. Read.
Because I remembered God with all my
You
heart.
gotta remember the Most High, man. Didn't you forget the scriptures, the book of Acts 14 and 22? Through much tribulation shall you enter into the kingdom. It's not gonna be an innovation. What does that even look like? I don't even know what's the innovation in the
You
truth?
can't eat them by the word.
Like, I don't even, like, look that word up real quick. Innovation.
High level eating by
Yeah,
the word.
let's get that word, innovation. What does that even look like in this truth? What more, we wait, the sheep is waking up. What more do we need to do?
It
You need a blimp in the damn sky, you are an Israelite. It's a fly across every city. What?
Repent, keep the commandments.
Repent. Or you go into the club and get the damn bottle guns and lift the thing up. The real Jews. I mean, what we doing here? What we doing right now?
So innovation comes from the root word innovate. It says to make change in something established. To make change in something established.
To make change is something that's already established.
Wow.
Changing the truth.
You trying to change the truth up,
That's
man.
what a lie.
Deuteronomy 4:2.
Yeah, you can't add or take away from this word, man. The Lord already has it set up a certain way. You're trying to go down a different path. It's already set up, man. It's already profitable. Whoever come in is all of the Most High. It's nothing new that you can do that'll make the more masses come in.
Right.
It won't matter. It's all of the Most High. It's no change in something that's already established. I mean, you could definitely revamp certain things that can get better, but what you trying to change the whole thing around? You just gonna go content creating now. Content, like, I don't know. I don't have an
Has to
answer.
get on the 20D1.
Yeah, that's mad. It's ran out.
Especially by introducing new methods, ideas, or products.
Yeah, we talking about bras now. Games now.
Look,
I mean, what are we doing here? Like, right now.
and one of the words is they're trying to diversify.
Yeah, diversify.
Right?
You know what that means? You know what that means?
Right.
Diversify. Alright? It's madness. Alright, let me get this other precept real quick. Let me get Luke chapter 15 and verse. I want it in the GNT though. Let me pull it up fast. Luke chapter 15 and verse number 12.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 15.
You gotta pull it real quick.
Yeah, what if the Lord was innovative and he changed his ways past Israel?
He did.
What if the Lord moved past Israel?
He wanted to do that. He told Moses, I'm done with these people.
Right. He said, I'm going to make a nation
Yeah,
through you.
through you.
But what if the Lord said, you know what, matter of fact, Esau,
Mm.
No.
my other son.
No, we get ham.
Yeah, we
We
can.
want ham.
No, Jaffe.
Yeah.
But the Lord changes not, therefore you sons of Jacob are not consumed. If the Lord was real innovative, a lot of you sons of Esau would have been dead a long time ago.
All right.
But you got it.
That just showed the power of the Most High. We already seen what he done to the world, man. He killed everybody but 8 people. You don't think the Lord could have did that again if he wanted to?
Right.
He could have started all over with just Moses.
3 more times.
Yeah, I just want Moses in your rib. All right, we're just gonna start over. We're gonna start all the way over. All right, he could have did that. All right, break it up.
Luke what?
15 and verse number 12.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 15 and verse 12.
It's the father of Jacob.
The younger one said to him, Father, give me my share of the property now.
He said what?
Father, give me my share of the property
I
now.
want my portion now. I don't want to wait. I want it right now. We gonna kick this thing off right now. All right? They got some Jake talking about some. We need to fight back.
Yeah.
We need to go to the damn Vatican or write a petition so we can get out. Like, that's not gonna work. It's not happening. So they said we want it now. Right? Read.
So the man divided his property between his 2 sons. After
And let's see, did he do righteousness with this portion? You think if Jake got the blessings right now, right? You got everything right now. What would Jake do with it? What would you do with it? You give Jake, damn, $1,000. I mean, God knows what he's doing with that. Yeah, God knows. He paying, look, $40 at the under the table at the damn strip club.
Right.
Meet me in the back. You just doing all type of lube and change your life. Make a hole to a housewife. All right, go ahead.
After a few days, the younger son sold his part of the property.
He sold his part. You didn't hold on to it, your father. You sold it. Read.
And left home with the money.
And left home with the money. This is your home. This is truth. And see, when people try to, they might get puffed up in knowledge, right? You might feel like, well, this thing ain't moving. Right? You leave this truth and go into the world, man. And what do you do with the money?
He went to a country far away.
You go far away. I'm not associating with you Israelites no more. I ain't really on that no more. You try to distance yourself from the nation. Read.
Where he wasted his money in reckless living.
And what?
And reckless living.
Wasting his money on reckless living. And you just fill in the blanks. Whatever you want to put as reckless living. Whatever you want to put there, right, it is what it is. But he spent the money on reckless living, man. But you gotta suffer patiently, man, the wrath that's been put upon us from God, man. This is what this truth is. This is what this lifestyle is about, man. It's not easy. It's a lifestyle, man. You gotta live this thing. Alright? It's not a walk in the park. It's not walking down the yellow brick road, man. Alright? This is the truth, man. You gotta live it. It's just not a movement, man. Alright? It's how we live as a people. Everybody got it.
Read the book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 33, Bible Shah.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 14, and verse number 33. And it reads, So likewise, whosoever he be of you that forsaketh not all that he hath, he cannot be my disciple.
You gotta put everything in this truth, man. You gotta forsake everything you have, man. Everything that you want. Everything that you could have been, man. I mean, you gotta leave it all alone for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and he's gonna give you 100-fold if it be his will, man.
Right,
it's all up to the Lord. You deserve to die every single day. You breathing is just mercy from the Most High. How much more he allowed you to labor to, Lord willing, pay off your debt, the 10,000 talents that you owe him, man. There's a lot of people that can't even come into this truth, man. They just gotta die in their wickedness, man.
Right.
You got an opportunity not only to be in this truth, but to lead brothers, man.
Right.
I mean, go to the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, man. I mean, that's a very high calling, man. Brothers that's on the highways and byways are gonna rule the next world, man. Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, and start at verse number 4.
It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon.
Start at verse number 1.
Chapter 6 and 1. Hear therefore, O ye kings, and understand. Learn, ye that be judges of the end of the earth.
Right?
Give ear, ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations. For power is given you of the Lord,
Right.
and sovereignty from the highest, who shall try your works and search out your
And
counsel.
what you forgot is the Lord is going to go search them records, man. The Lord is going to look through your job and see what you have done, whether it be good or whether it be bad. You can see nobody just puts somebody in a management position and doesn't come back and have them quarterly meetings, man.
Right.
They start looking up the damn lines on the graph, man. Right? So we've been up month August, and in October we went down. What happened?
Right.
And they're going to start asking them tough questions. And you have to answer them questions, man. The Lord's going to start searching them counsels, man. He's going to go through your files and see what's been going on. Read on.
Because being ministers of his kingdom, ye have not judged aright, nor kept the law, nor walked after the counsel of Yahweh.
Right?
Horribly and speedily shall he come upon you, for a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places.
Yeah, sharp judgments are going to come to them that be in high places, man. The Lord set you up in a high place, and that means there's also a high fall as well, man. That means that fall going to be greater than somebody that wasn't in a high position, man. Esau tell you that high risk, high reward, man.
Yeah.
So if you got the reward, there's also a big risk that comes with that. And if you lose that reward, that's a lot to lose. Read on.
For mercy will soon pardon the meanest.
Right, so mercy is going to pardon the meanest, meaning the average. An average person is going to get mercy. Read on.
But mighty men shall be mightily tormented.
Shall be what?
Shall be mightily tormented.
Read on.
For he which is Lord over all shall fear no man's person, neither shall he stand in awe of any man's greatness.
Now, the Lord's not going to stand in awe to your IG followers.
All right.
The Lord don't give a damn about 15 point K, whatever the hell you think you got, man. You don't care about the 2,000 likes you just got, man. The damn stream. The Lord, he's not standing in awe because of that, man. How much revenue you get in per month. You make 100,000, 200,000 a month, and the Lord's like, yeah, stands in 200,000 this month. I don't know what I can do with that. You tell an angel, I don't know how I can compete with that. You don't give a damn about that, man. Right, read on.
For he hath made the small and great, and careth for all alike.
Yeah, that brother that don't got nothing on the street corner with no clothes on, no shoes on, begging for food, and that brother that made 400 million last year, he cared from all of them alike. They're all the same to him, man.
Right.
Stop playing with y'all about shit y'all shot.
Right.
You don't stand into no man's greatness, man. You think you better than your nation? The Lord will make you worse than your nation, man. Go to the book of 1 Peter 4 and 17.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 4, and verse number 17. And it reads, For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh.
Right?
And if it first begin at us, what shall the end of them be of them that obey not the gospel? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, wherein shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Right. So you gotta understand, if the Most High's judgment is gonna begin at the house of God, the Lord's gonna start with the ancients first, man. Then it's gonna keep trickling down to the damn bare average Israelite. Then it's gonna trickle down to the 2/3. Then it's gonna trickle down to the other nations.
Right.
So if you're in the leadership position, it's gonna start with you first, man.
Right.
I mean, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna start with the elders. Then it's gonna start with the officers. It's gonna start with the damn generals, man. It's gonna start with those that's leading this nation aright, man. Those that's in Nehemiah's position, Ezra's position, all the way down to the brother that just came into this thing, man. There's an order and ranking for everything. You're not gonna escape the hand of the Most High. Give me one more precept, man. Go to the book of Sirach, chapter 10. Actually, go to the book of Jeremiah 9 and verse 24.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9, and verse number 24.
Start verse 23.
23. Thus saith the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might, let not the rich man glory in his riches, but let him that glorieth glory in this, that he that understandeth and knoweth me.
Yeah, see, so a lot of brothers, y'all can't glory in that. You glory in all the other things the Lord told you not to glory in. But if you really gonna glory, you glory if you really understand and know the Most High. A lot of brothers don't know the Most High, man. You got fringes on, you got a beard on your face, but you don't know who the Lord is. Yeah, you know His name. You know of the Lord.
Right.
You're an associate, man. You don't know who the Lord really is, man. You're just that guy that comes and hangs around, man. You hang around the Lord, but you don't really know who you are. Who is that guy? Why is he all around us, man? I know you not. Therefore, depart from me, you worker of iniquity. That's what He's gonna tell you, man. You're just that guy that come around and try to be around us, man. You're an outsider.
Right.
You know?
That I am the Lord,
Right?
which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord.
And the Lord delights in those things. And a lot of brothers can't even show that to your brother that you see in the flesh every day. But you gonna show that to the Most High? Right. Brothers got.
I'll be winding down with some clothes. That's all.
Yeah, I got a few clips.
And get a couple clothes to the spirit. Right. We didn't really touch on, as far as like the walk in this thing, man. Because you gotta hold yourself diligent in this thing as well. Right? Walking in this truth, being an example to the people of the world, man. You have to be really rooted in this thing, man. You don't want to get plucked up, like I said in Jude, twice dead, man, plucked up by the roots.
Right.
Right? A lot of people, they don't have no foundation in this thing, man. That's in the book of Mark, the 4th chapter. Right? When certain things come in, it choke the word and it becometh unfruitful, man. Right? When certain tribulations come in, right? Your name might have got put out there. It doesn't mean you're going to lead this truth. You got to stay grounded in this thing and rooted in this thing, man. Right? Nothing should ever separate you from the love of the Most High. By Shimmy Havashai. Right? So give me the book, the verse, actually give me James chapter 1 and verse number 22.
The book of James chapter 1 and verse 22.
Playing.
Be doers of the
The
word.
Lord say,
Be doers of the
You gotta
word.
be doers of the word. You gotta apply this knowledge, man. You have to walk ye in it, man. Right? You have to do what the Lord has told you to do, man. It's for your good. It's how you live. Right? Hey, choose ye life instead of death, man. You have to walk in these words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Right, read.
And not hearers only, deceiving your own
You
self.
would deceive your own self. Thinking it's just a movement. Thinking it's something that you can just hop into. I like how the fringes look. And those things kind of look cool at the bottom of your shirt, huh? What's up with the stick? What's that about? Alright? What's that? How you play that note on that chauffeur? Alright? I kind of want to get it. That's not what this truth is about, man. You got to figure out what you're really in this thing for. That's what you might have to start. You got to ask yourself that. Why am I in this thing? Why am I even going out the camp? Do I really want to be in it? That's how you know that this is a lifestyle thing, not a movement. Alright? Now give me we get one more. 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 21.
This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse number 21.
Actually, hold that. Give me the book of Romans chapter 12, I believe verse number 2 is what I want.
Romans 12 and 2. And
Sorry, Hebrews 12 and 2.
Come. It's the book of Hebrews chapter 12 and verse number 2.
31.
Verse 1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doeth so easily beset
You
us.
gotta set aside these things, these tribulations, the falling short of the flesh. You got to lay these things aside, man, and fully run unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Don't run unto the world, right, and see how they living. Now, you got a brother, we ain't gonna say his name, man. He was out there in the loop, so he came out of labor with us a few times. He made a post. I did a video on it. He made a post and said, why I gotta go through all this and the world don't have to? Why I gotta keep keeping the laws and they do whatever the hell they want to do and they get blessed? See, that's the wrong mindset, man. Right? And then 2 months later, he said, I'm a lawless Negroes. I like shooting guns and having fun. So you gotta set aside. You gotta set aside the things that easily beset you and what? You read?
God.
And true
And
story too.
let us run with patience the race that is set before
Well, you
us.
gotta run with patience, man. Right? That's in the brother read it in Sirach, the 2nd chapter, man. Right? And you gotta wait on the Lord's mercies, man. Right? You gotta have patience in this thing, man. Make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him. Right? Or you gonna say this a movement? This is just a movement. This is just something I joined, man. It was cool while it lasted.
Right.
I kind of been there, done that. I already been in that. I've been in that phase, man. I read Genesis to Revelation already, man. I know the breakdowns. I know it. Right? It's past me now. That's off, man. Right, read.
God. Look unto Yahushua, the author and the finisher of our
We got
faith.
to look unto the Lord, man. He's the author and the finisher of our faith, man. He been through it already. You never had to bear the sins of Israel on your back. You ain't going through nothing. I wanted to say it different. You ain't going through nothing, man. Alright? Ain't nothing in this world really hard that the Lord ain't go through. You didn't have to get whipped and have to walk miles with carrying the cross, man.
Right.
Stop giving up. Stop being weak. Right? This is a lifestyle. Christ could have gave. What if Christ gave up? I'm done with that movement, man. That's the will of the Most High. I'm gonna do my own thing.
You don't love me.
Yeah, they don't love me. I'm gonna do my own thing. All right.
Yeah, right.
The son said, "Bring down fire." Yeah, bring down fire on these niggas, man.
Right.
Bring down the fire. Yeah, go ahead.
Shoots back to the third.
Yeah. Shoot back. I'm done, man. That was a move, man. These niggas off, man.
Yeah, flesh.
All right. I'm going back to the Father. That's off, man. He's the author and finisher of our faith, man. He went through it. We got to look towards Yahushua, man, and never forget. We don't.
Who, for the joy that was set before him, endured the
He
cross.
said that was joy set before him. the bruising, the beating, all of that was joy because he knew what's to come after that, man. You got to have that mindset. All right, read.
Despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of Yahweh.
We keep going on that.
For consider him that endures such a contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be weary and faint in your
You
mind.
don't want to be faint in your minds, man. When you say, well, this is a movement, right? And I'm disassociating with the nation, man. That's off. All right, that is off mindset. You need to check yourself immediately before you be destroyed. All right, so give me 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 21.
1 Peter 2 and 21, for even hereunto were ye called, because of Mashiach also suffered for us, leaving us an example,
Doing what?
leaving us an example, that ye should follow in his
That we
steps,
should what?
that ye should follow in his
It's not
steps,
a movement.
that ye should follow in his
It's
steps,
a lifestyle.
that ye should follow in his
You have
steps,
to follow in his steps and live as the Lord have lived. Who did what?
who did no sin, neither was guile found in his
Man,
mouth.
who did no sin, man. Right? Neither was gal found in his mouth, man. So this is how we gotta be moving in these last days. Walking as an Israelite, walking as Yahweh, Shimmy Hawashai, man. All right, the brothers got it.
Calm. Give me the book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 12.
The book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 12.
Right? Because like the brothers were just bringing out, man, we never really got, you gotta hold that and do the book of 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. We gotta ask ourselves as we come into this thing. We gotta do a lot of the what you call self-examination. And ask yourselves, man, am I walking in the shadow of these leaders, or am I gonna let my light shine? Right? Am I gonna walk into these shadows? As a matter of fact, hold that too and give me the book of Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 16 first. Bring that out first.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 9 and verse number 16.
Because a lot of us in this world used to come out of this world following after these wicked old heads, these OGs of profound sayings and wisdom and quasi-knowledge that we got from the streets and from the world, right? We gotta have, our mind has to really be renewed. Our mind has to really be transformed. And that's how we really become new creatures, man. That's how we really become true followers of Yahweh Shai Mashiach with the faith and keeping the commandments of the Most High, man. Right? Bring that up.
Isaiah 9 and 16.
Bring it up.
For the leaders of this people cause them to err.
What is it, LeBron?
For the leaders of this people cause them to
What's
err.
your favorite rap star?
For the leaders of this people cause them to err.
Your Instagram, Twitch, YouTube influencers.
For the leaders of this people cause them to err.
And these people's causing our people to err, man. Coming out with these daggone TikTok dances, dressing, got men with crop tops and bell bottoms and fat shoes, right? Got the dude one dude had the Astro Boy shoes on, man. That was a thing back then. They had the daggone suction cup shoes with daggone big bell bottom pants and a half t-shirt on, man. Right? And painted fingernails. Right? These are the people that influence our people. Got them doing, got the man hopping their hips, man. And then doing that, man. Breaking their back, man. Going crazy. These people cause people to err, man. Got the, because it's a thing that's going around that so-called black women hate so-called black men.
Right.
But in reality, the so-called black woman loves black men, so-called, right? It's just the women that's on social media that wanna. It was a thing going around. A woman was asking other women, "Would you rather be locked up with a bear or locked up with a black man in a cave?" That's what these Eve said. The so-called bear, because they portray that they hate so-called black people, they black men so much, right? These are the leaders that our women follow. These are the leaders that our men follow, and it's costing them the air, right? Finish reading.
And they that are led of them are destroyed.
And then when you live of these leaders that cost you the air, you're destroyed, right? Now you down with the elemental P movement. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, it don't matter to me. They do what they do over there. Hey, it ain't bothering me. You getting down with it. You'll get down with it. You got a Jake that's transformed his outwardness into a woman that's on Twitch deceiving young Jakes, deceiving Jake. You know what I'm saying? And Jake and Jake like, man, man, for real, man, I don't know. I might have to see that. That's off, man. Destroyed. Right? Because you know what? It's lack of self-examination. Go to that right quick in 2 Corinthians 13 and 5.
2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahweh Shah Mashiach is in you, except you be reprobate.
Right. It said, examine yourselves whether you be in the faith.
Right.
Right? All of you brothers, right, that and sisters, right, that come into this thing, right, and y'all just get in here, y'all wear the fringes, put the hair wraps on, put a skirt on, right, hey, read a few chapters in the scriptures, get a few breakdowns, think you know something, and then guess what? You just lose who you are or where you're going in this truth. Right? You lose the fact of the matter is that you're supposed to be doing something, supposed to be following Yahweh Shai, right? Keeping the commandments and faith, right, in Yahweh Shai, man. That's what you're supposed to be doing, right? But then you start to get a little rep, might get a little bit more subscribers, people might get to knowing you a little bit, and then guess what? You don't look at yourself. You start to lose yourself, right? You start to take this truth as these daggone filthy pastors with the 501c3s do, man, for filthy lucre's sake, right? And now you start daggone going into the world. Now you being carnal. Now you mixing and diluting the truth. Our brothers was going into innovating, taking away and adding to the word, right? Now you at daggone 2819 church, man, right? With friends on, getting down with the darkness, man, right? Keep go to the book of 14:12.
Book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 12. Here's the patience of the saints, and here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shai.
So, hey, the saints, man, right? The saints live by faith and works. Not just like how these Christians do say, oh yeah, in the name of Jesus. No, we live by the faith and commandments in this lifestyle. We move by what's commanded. We move by what the Lord said it is good for us to live, and we stay away and abstain from what the Lord said could kill us. That's wise. That's smart. That's understanding. But our people, when they get led of these elders, of these leaders, and they get enticed by this world, they start to fall away from what's right. They start to leave the ways of understanding, and they sign that covenant with death because they are in agreement with it. Right? Give me the last precept in the book of Sirach, 21 and verse 11.
Book of Sirach, chapter 21 and verse number 11.
Start at verse number 10.
Verse number 10. The way of sinners is made plain with stones.
Hey, the way of sinners is made plain with stones. It's written in stone. Your tombstone. Because what is it going to say?
But the end thereof is the pit of hell.
Say, oh man, hell. That's where you're going to end up as a sinner. Because we all know what Romans chapter 6 say. For the wages of sin is death.
Right.
Right? So when you willfully leave the way of understanding, you go into sin, guess what? You die. It's a tombstone ready. It's a tombstone ready for you. I heard this dark joke one time, right? Dude gonna ask me, why is it gates around the grave? I said, man, I don't know. I mean, people don't want people to get out. He said, no, people are dying to get in. You know what I'm saying? That's where they at, man. Right? Because that's where you're going to end up to. You dying and get back into this. When you go into this world, you're going to die and you're dying. You're going to die. And that's just plain. Right? Keep reading on that.
He that keepeth the law of the Lord getteth the understanding thereof, and the perfection of the fear of the Lord is wisdom.
Right. So when you keep the commandments, keep the law of the Lord, you get understanding. Right? When you follow this doctrine of life and do the commanded lifestyle that the Most High God commanded you to walk in, then you get wisdom. Then you get understanding. Brothers got it. You got a precept?
Yeah, quick precept. Sirach, chapter 4, verse 28.
Book of Sirach, chapter 4 and verse number 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee.
hey, this thing is blood in, blood out.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of our brothers, sisters, and brothers, they mind is bad. You know what I'm saying? What I heard with that precept was, he that endures to the end, the same will be saved.
That's right.
That's what I heard. I heard two different precepts in one. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of our people, they mind is bad. It ain't no way about this thing. You either got life or death. You know what I'm saying? And whether you know it or not, it's the same thing. Let me get Luke chapter 12 and verse 47.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 12, and verse number 47. And the servant which knew not his Lord's will, which knew his Lord's will, and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes.
So, we all know how it is. I'm an older brother. I get told something, I know, you know what I'm saying, my strike's worse than my little brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? But whether they know or not, they gonna get beat still.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no way around it. You know what I'm saying? It's either life or death. You know what I'm saying? Either you doing this thing or you ain't. But you still gonna get stumped out. You know what I'm saying? You still gonna get stumped out. You know what I'm saying? This is not no movement. And if a lot of our people, you know what I'm saying, they hold on to certain things. Oh, I'm a king, I'm a god. Oh, you knowing that much finna get you stumped out.
See that?
And you just treating it like it's a movement, you finna get stumped out. You think it's a game. You know what I'm saying? I digress.
No, you ain't lying, because I worked with a Jake, and he like, when he first got hired there, he was telling me he automatically knew he was an Israelite. And it's like, sure enough, he walking around at work, chest all out, and that's the type of shit he be saying. I'm a king, man, you can't talk to me this way.
Yeah.
Nigga, you got 4-5 supervisors above you, man, go sit down somewhere.
That's right.
Stay in your lane, man.
Cut your paycheck.
And it's spiritual too, because a lot of they don't want to hear this word that when we teaching, just because they don't want to bear responsibility. They don't want to hear that. And we always say it. You've been marked. Who marked you? You an Israelite, brother? No. You an Israelite? You're marked. Gotcha.
Right.
Ain't nothing where to go. You got your information. You got to deal with it, man. What Esau do when he try to sue you, you got to drop them papers off to you. As soon as you do it, you've been served.
Yes, sir.
You've been served.
Walk off.
Yeah. Told you not to answer the door.
No, they catch you in public. They say, they're like, oh, ain't you so and so?
No,
You
no,
like,
it ain't me.
I know you.
Yeah, as soon as you touch that white piece of paper, you've been served. As soon as we hear you an Israelite, you've been served.
All right.
That's it. But with that, let's give all honor and glory and praise to Yahweh in the name of His Son, Yahweh Shah, Ashar Shabbat, Shalom.
Shalom.